Hey guys, this is Jimmy Davis here, and last Monday, May 8th, my channel surpassed 10,000 subscribers, which is really cool. I kind of wanted to make this video just kind of say thank you guys for getting the channel up past that point. I mean, even 100 people is a lot of people, and I know this, kind of sounds generic. I'm not really going to make much of a speech about this because I don't think I could really say anything that wouldn't just sound generic, but it is true that literally only 100 people, 100 subscribers, which doesn't sound like much at all, is a lot of people, and the fact that 100 times that many have subscribed to the channel really means a lot to me. So just wanted to say thank you guys for all of you guys for subscribing. I do kind of want to make a couple other updates, announcements, stuff like that. Really the main reason I'm making this, if I'm being totally honest, well, I mean, other than to say thank you, is that I've recently moved into a new apartment, and I can't get used to talking to myself out loud because there's, I literally have neighbors behind the wall. Anyway, I want to try to get used to talking out loud because I really want to, for one thing, I really want to start doing live streams, like live streaming, editing, and stuff like that. Like I know, for example, Nintendo 64, which if you haven't checked out his stuff, you really need to go check out his channel. I think he has barely over 2,000 subscribers, which is ridiculous because he's literally the best YouTube pooper there is. So go check out his content if you haven't. But he's done a couple of videos where he had people make suggestions for things that he could sentence mix CDI characters to say, and then he would do it. And I thought that would be kind of a fun concept to do, and to do that live. Not because I'm trying to show off or make it look like I'm better or anything, just because I think that would be kind of a cool concept. Anyway, I also want to, and this isn't because I just surpassed 10,000 subscribers, it's not because I already have a pre-established audience, but I want to start doing more than YouTube poops on this channel. The channel will always be the main focus of this channel will always be YouTube poops. I'm not going to change that. But I do want to start doing more variety. I have it planned out what I want to do. I want to start making like kind of review videos, like gaming, movie review, stuff like that. Like something along the lines of like JonTron or PBG or Space Hamster or Cat Icarus or Brutal Moose, Dex the Sweet. All those guys that I like to watch. Like scripted gaming content, basically. And I understand, obviously, not everybody's going to like that. I know some people, for some reason, really hate gaming videos. And like I said, I completely understand you didn't subscribe for gaming content. But, well, like I said, YouTube poop will always be the main focus of this channel. And I'll make sure to very clearly label the videos as being different. So YouTube poops will always be YTP. And this new series that I plan on doing, I'm not even necessarily 100% sure I'm going to do this. I'm about 99% sure. I just kind of decided that I'd mention it here and just kind of see what you guys think. You can kind of let me know if you think that sounds good, if you think it sounds bad, if you would watch it, if you would not watch it. I don't think anybody would unsubscribe because of that, but if that is, well, if you feel that extreme about something like that, I don't know if it would really be worth it to have you stick around. Not that I want you to unsubscribe, but if you're gonna get mad because I try new things on the channel, I don't know if you're really that great of a subscriber to begin with. But like I said, I completely understand you subscribe for YouTube poops, and that's the main thing that I'm gonna be doing on this channel. But I would like to start making, like I said, the scripted gaming or movie review type stuff. And I would be uploading those as Jimmy D, and then giving the title, like when you watch a Cat Icarus video, it's Cat Icarus and then the title of the video. So I'd be doing stuff like that, so you'd know for sure before even clicking on the video if it's a YouTube poop or a review. So if you don't like the reviews, you don't have to watch them, just like Poopcast. Which, by the way, Poopcast is going to be coming back. We're going to be recording it this Saturday. I should hopefully be able to get it uploaded by Monday. We're going to have our first guest, the Master Poop. So I'm really looking forward to that. Like I said, just let me know what you think about the review content type stuff. It'd also be kind of like editorials. Like I might do like top 10 list or something like that. But if I do that, it's going to be based off of my own personal opinions, not like factual top 10 lists, you know, like top 10 scariest moments in kids' cartoons or something like WatchMojo.com does. Unless it's like top 10 scariest moments in kids' cartoons that I watched as a kid or something like that. I don't know if it'd make the title sound better, but I can't imagine doing list-based videos that I'd be able to title it without making it sound kind of clickbaity. But, you know, like I said, it would always be my own personal opinions. I wouldn't do fact-based videos because, well, WatchMojo isn't even fact-based videos, but I wouldn't do content like that. And I'm thinking that if I do go through with this, I would only make, you know, it might be 2 videos a week, or not a week, definitely not a week, 2 videos a month, or it might be, you know, 2 videos within a year. You know, like I said, YouTube poop is the main focus of this channel. It always has been, always will be, unless something changes drastically in the future. Like I said, I'm like 99% sure I'm going to go through with this. I do have my first video planned out. I will make a big announcement for this if I do go through with this. And I probably won't make the announcement until I already have the first video finished, so I can get the announcement out and then get the first episode uploaded within like a week or something like that. But because I'm trying to get used to doing this type of stuff, I'm just going to kind of take you on a tour around my new apartment. There's really not a whole lot to show you, but like I said, I just kind of want to get used to talking to myself, which sounds really weird. I'm actually really good at that, but I'm not good at doing it out loud. Hey guys, I just wanted to let you know that I forgot to mention a couple of updates here, so I did mention them at the end. So if you're not interested in watching the rest of this video, just skip to this point in the video and you'll hear those other updates. So anyway, I'm going to kind of show you my, I'll show you my computer setup and what I have around my apartment. So for starters, this is my computer. I use my TV screen as my computer monitor. And actually, I do kind of need to get a new TV. I mean, this is obviously really nice. This is not really working that well. It's obviously a nice size TV. It's just the resolution is just 720p, so it doesn't work out that great as a computer monitor. You know, when I make a 1080p video, I can't watch it in its full quality because of the TV screen. But I need to get a TV, or yeah, an entertainment center. Right now I just have it on my Coke fridge, but I have my, this is a bookshelf, shelf that I have my wireless keyboard and mouse on. I have my mouse right up here, but my very worn out, ugly looking Three Stooges mouse pad that I've had for several years, and my my headphones, which have a very long wire. And over here I have my Nintendo 64 and a stack of games over there, and I'm going to kind of show you my games in a little while, my game collection, because I have a lot of games, but basically these are a lot of games over here, and they're really worn out and ugly looking because I go to a pawn shop frequently, and he had this tote of Nintendo 64 games that were uncleaned and untested. Like, look at this. I don't even know how you get something looking this bad unless you left it outside in the rain or something like that. But anyway, he had a tote of 60 Nintendo 64 games that were uncleaned and untested, and he offered to sell it to me for $60, so $1 a game. And these are all cleaned. I've cleaned them as best as I can. Let me see. Yeah, like, look at how you can get that focused. That's just horrible looking. But anyway, I haven't tested these out. I think I might just need to re-clean this one again. But I've cleaned them out, tested them. I've got a few games to work. Of the games that I got to work, I got what's it called? Mystical Ninja starring Goemon, something like that. Which is like a game very similar to like Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time, like a mix between the two, which it sells for like $30 online. And then I got a copy of GoldenEye to work, which there were actually 2 copies in there. I haven't got the second one to work, but you know, that's also $30. And another cartridge that had the label worn way off, but I could see in the bottom corner Mario's overalls, and it was Super Smash Bros. I had to clean it like a dozen times, but I did get it to work. So that's 3 $30 games, you know, so I spent $60, and that's 3 $30 games. Those are just the notable games. You know, there's a lot of other games that I managed to get to work that are only worth like a couple dollars or whatever, but... And then, like I said, I think I said that there were 2 copies of GoldenEye. There's also a copy of Mario Kart 64. Yeah. So there's a lot of cool games there. Oh, also, I have this up here because I just kind of wanted to... I found out that Mikey Richards was my 10,000th subscriber. Pretty sure anyway. Some people keep their subscriptions hidden, so it might not be, but I just kind of wanted to... well, I wanted to say thank you to everybody, obviously, but I figured that'd be kind of cool to point out who my 10,000th subscriber was. Yeah, I bought a microwave and a coffee maker and whatever else. There's just a lot of garbage I need to take care of there, but it's all like boxes and packaging material, so it's nothing that's causing anything to smell. But see, I got this weird looking coffee maker because I could have got like a Mr. Coffee pot or whatever, you know, for like $10. This was $40, I think. But I wanted to get this because it looked weird and unique, and I like weird, unique stuff, like my Mickey Mouse toaster, which toasts Mickey Mouse's face into your toast. For some reason, I don't really make toast much, but and I need to wash dishes. I kind of feel like everybody in the world is in like a perpetual state of needing to wash the dishes. Have you ever noticed that? Like, if you went over to anybody's house at any given moment, unless they know you're coming over, they have, like, you know, a couple of dishes they need to wash. There's always dishes to wash. But yeah, I really need to wash the dishes right now. But then, up here, this is really cool. Check this out. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, I think, honestly, the Virtual Boy, I think this has the most comfortable controller of any video game system I've ever used. Any video game controller I've ever used. Second only to the Wiimote and Nunchuck. Oh, yeah, I got a Happy Meal at McDonald's because that's cool. That thing is still horrifying though. But I'm not really sure if I want to open this up or maybe just leave it and leave, you know, like I rinse this out and everything. Kind of wonder if I should just keep it. But at the same time, I mean, I don't know. It probably wouldn't even be worth anything in the future. But then there's, you know, I don't have much for dishes. I just use like I have like 1 fork, 1 knife, 1 spoon, you know, whatever. So I don't use much for silverware. So I have these drawers that like this is my junk drawer. This is, you know, I didn't want, oh, I have a copy of Pokemon, but I've never played a Pokemon game. I bought this, and of course the batteries didn't work, so I bought replacement batteries. I kind of made it halfway with, you know, I took off the back or whatever. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this one-handed. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I took off the, oh shoot, maybe I really shouldn't be doing this. Had it on the wrong side. Yeah, I just need to replace the battery. I kind of gave up halfway, but anyway, oh yeah, I found these 2 journals that are, this one's from when I was 10 years old, and this one is, no, this is from when I was 12. This is from when I was 10. But I thought that would be kind of fun to read some of them. I didn't write a whole lot in there. It'd be kind of fun to read some of these in a video or something like that, because there's some kind of funny entries. I kind of glanced through it. There would be some, it could make for an interesting video, I think. And then here I have a folder full of all the pictures that I've drawn and kept. This is actually, I was going to make an animation. Like, you can see this is frame 22. I was going to do hand-drawn on sheets of paper. I had like an old fish tank that I had emptied out and had a light underneath, and I was drawing with that. And I was going to do a whole animation with it at like 10 frames per second or something like that, but then I made it to frame 22 and just kind of decided to give up. That was years ago. Well, not. That would have been like 2013, maybe. Something like that. Maybe someday I'll get back to making it. But then, this one's really cool because this is the oldest picture that I drew that I still have. I drew this in like 2000, either 2005 or 2006. Like early 2006. It might have been late 2004. But it was in the house we were living in. We only lived in there for 2 years, so it would have been, it could have been as early as mid 2004 or as late as early 2006. But and then on the back I have a doodle page, but I would just draw random crap all over it. Like, yeah, I drew this Tattletale Strangler as an old man for some reason, and also SpongeBob as an old man, and Evil Mickey Mouse, and Trogdor, and Garfield, and it's a weird looking Squidward. Anyway, I would just kind of draw whatever I felt like drawing. Oh, and that Winnie the Pooh thing, what I used to do is I used to close my eyes and just put a bunch of dots all over the page, and then connect them, and then kind of finish the picture what I thought it looked like. So you can't really see that very well, but that's a bird, sort of like an evil bird or whatever, and Mr. Krabs saying money. But yeah, this kind of reminds me in a way. Oh, there's another not evil bird and another Winnie the Pooh. I guess I was always Winnie the Pooh. I don't know why. Oh, and then that guy, I started out drawing an afro, but I had no idea how to draw, so I turned it into like a police hat or something like that. But anyway, that really reminds me of like what YouTube poop is like, you know, just a big bunch of just random crap all over a page. That's kind of what a YouTube poop is. So I think that's kind of why I enjoy that type of genre, or not genre, you know what I mean. But then this other drawer, this is a cool drawer. Check this out. I have all my Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance, and Virtual Boy games that don't have cases. Oh, and then here's this most recent drawing I did of Harkinian. Oh, that's gonna have to tilt your head sideways. I guess I shouldn't do that. Yeah, I drew this on like an ATM receipt, intentionally looking really terrible. This is a bedroom, and oh, you know what? I forgot to mention. You might notice there's not a bed, and that's because I've been sleeping in a recliner for 5 years. I should probably get a bed. It can't be good. I can't imagine it's good for my back. But this is the second recliner I've had. It's really big and comfortable, but it's already starting to wear out. So I kind of need a new one. Oh, that's my screensaver. I got this from Club Nintendo. The only problem is that it's only full screen. I've tried my best to figure out how to set it to widescreen. There's, as far as I can tell, no way to change the settings. But yeah, you know how I said that I need a new TV? I've had this one for 5 years or something like that. It seems like 5 years that's just when I got everything, basically. Like my computer's, actually no, my computer's 6 years old. I really need a new computer. But anyway, so I've been using this for my computer monitor, but as you can see, maybe you can see it. I'm sure you can see it on the camera, hopefully. You can see that like the taskbar is burnt into the bottom of the screen. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I want a new TV. Also, 4K TVs have come way down in price. You can get a 4K TV the same size as this TV for the same price I paid for this TV when I got it. I paid, what was it? $600 for this TV, and at the time that was a really good deal. This was on sale. It was regularly $900. And now you can get a 4K TV that's like 60 inches for like $500, something like that. I guess it depends on where you get it and what brand you get, but yeah, so I should probably invest in getting a bed so I can sleep in a bed. I would show you the bathroom, but well, it's just a bathroom. There's really nothing in there, and if I turned on the light, then the fan would come on and you wouldn't be able to hear anything. But I have two closets down here. Smaller closet here that I use to keep my movies in. I have the top shelf. I have my Blu-rays that I haven't got around to watching yet, as well as my Blu-ray player. Oh, and also the soundtrack for The Hobbit, since I don't have a place for CDs, and that's the only CD that I have here right now. But then I also have my VHS tapes, since I don't have very many VHS tapes. I think I might still have a few at my parents' place. But this one I found this at a local thrift store for 50 cents. This is Return to Oz, but I just thought this was kind of funny. Look at this. The suggested retail price, $79.95. Remember when Blu-rays first came out and they were like $40 a piece, and that seemed like a ridiculous price? Imagine paying $80 for a VHS tape. Oh, and also it says here, portions of this material may not be suitable for small children. Parental discretion is advised. Only portions are not suitable for children, apparently. I still haven't watched that yet. Oh, and I also have, it's called, on here it says All-Star to the Rescue Cartoon Classic. I think it's Cartoon All-Stars to the Rescue. It was the first Nostalgia Critic review that he did in his current style of Nostalgia Critic reviews. Or at least, you know, when he wasn't doing his Chester A. Bum type style. You know, that was when he did the Transformers review. It was more like Chester A. Bum. Anyway, then these are DVDs that I haven't watched yet. There's a lot of good YouTube poop material to be found in here. And then these are Blu-rays that I have watched. This is really dark. I might have to adjust the brightness. And then DVDs that I have watched. Which, I didn't think that I had this many movies, honestly. If anything, like that bottom shelf, if that's everything that I had, that would sound about right. And I think that I still have a few DVDs and Blu-rays at my parents' place. But, yeah, there's nothing like moving to make you realize how much crap you actually own. Oh, and I have an empty case down there at the bottom. So I have a couple, actually I think there's 2 empty cases down there. I need to find a place for empty cases. Then this one is where I keep my games. And again, this isn't everything. I still have some stuff in my parents' place. I don't have my Wii here, and I don't have my Intellivision here. But I have like some Wii stuff, like the Wii Remote and Wii Zapper, and then, you know, the Wii games, and then I have a few Intellivision games here. But yeah, originally, like, I started with the PS2 here, and I thought I was going to have like PS2 and then like Wii or GameCube, whatever, and just like organize it. But it's kind of chaotic, kind of a little bit of everything everywhere. But yeah, see, this is kind of one of the reasons why I want to start doing gaming content, because I have so much stuff to work with here. And there's a lot of games here that I haven't even gotten around to playing yet. Actually, I started to organize these, like the PS2 games. They're like, these are the 2 games that I have played. These are the games that I've played a little bit, but not quite enough to decide what I think about them. And then from here on up, these are games that I have either not played, or like Ape Escape 3 I only played for like a minute or 2. And then I don't think this iToy works. I bought this at the pawn shop that I bought the N64 stuff for, and I don't think it works. Or it might be my PS2. Then I have a bunch of PS1 games here, and I have, it looks like 2 copies of Ripto's Rage, but I actually only have 1. I bought one of them from the pawn shop. I brought it home and realized that it was the first one, and for whatever reason I had the case for the first one already. But this one has like Tony Hawk 3, I think. And yeah, I have a huge stack of them up here that don't even have cases. And I still think that I have, again, I think I have more at my parents' place. Oh yeah, and then this is really cool. I found this at the local thrift store. This is a VCR game, which I've heard of, but only very briefly. I'm pretty sure Brutal Moose mentioned that he might review this at one point in the future. Yeah, and what I want to do is I want to get a bunch of rubber bands. Like, see, this has, you know, the rubber band around it. It makes it really nice and neat for storage. And I think I want to get a bunch of rubber bands and use them around here so it'd be a little bit neater. But this is just kind of like computer game stuff that I have right here. That's actually not even my game, but I don't think anybody missed it. It's a John Deere game. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you know, I don't think I'm going to spend too much time in here. I should probably finish recording this and just wrap it up, because I'm sure nobody's watching at this point. But if anybody is, and if you are curious to watch me do like a video where I just kind of go through my collection of games, maybe I'll do that. Oh yeah, then I have this Sega Genesis down here. This is actually really cool. This was it's like a plug-and-play Sega Genesis that I bought for $45, but it's actually works as a real Genesis. The only problem with it is that it only works in, it only has one audio cable, so you have to listen to the audio in mono instead of stereo, which for some people might be a complete deal breaker, but for me it's just kind of annoying, but not a huge deal. Wow, it's getting really hot in here. But yeah, like I said, just let me know if you would be interested in seeing gaming and movie-related videos. Like I said, I have my first, hang on, let me just get it back on my face. I have my first video concept planned out for what I would do for the Jimmy D series. Oh, that didn't do anything. And it's kind of in some way related to YouTube poop. Like, well, I don't want to give it away, but I think I'll probably do that for like the first few videos, assuming I go through with this. Like, for example, one of them that I have planned out is a like something like top 10 hated SpongeBob episodes that I actually enjoy. You know, that's the other thing. This would be a lot more of a positive review show, because there's so many angry critics online that I think I would want to do a little bit more positive. Doesn't mean I would never do a negative one, but like the first one is more of a positive one. But just kind of let me know if you'd be interested in that kind of stuff. And for other updates, I do have a video for my 10K special planned out that I want to get done. It might be done within like the next 2 days. It might be done within the next 2 weeks. It might even be longer. I don't want to set a time because I don't know when it's going to be done, but I'm going to try my best to get that done soon. And of course I still have the, hang on, let me just change here, that's better lighting. I still have the King's Nostalgia Trip that's going to happen, of course. Larry Man 2 is going to happen, of course. I have the Tennis Round 4 that's going to happen. I have a one-on-one collab that I just set up with another pooper. I don't know if they want to make it public yet, but you know, we're going to do one for his channel, one for my channel. So that's going to be cool. And I want to enter MP Carlson's Spyro or Ripto's Races 2 collab, but I'm not 100% sure because I haven't even started working on that one yet. I mean, I'm at least going to do the Dragon Egg thing. But anyway, I always hate any of these videos. Honestly, the worst part about talking to yourself, you know, I've done a couple of videos here, or at least tried to do a couple of videos. I did at least one video here. But the worst part is always when you get finished and you stop recording and there's just silence, because then you just can't help but wonder if people could hear you, because then you can like hear every noise, and you start to think that maybe they heard the whole thing that you just said. But I really shouldn't care. Anyway, thank you all for watching this. Thank you all, especially for 10,000 subscribers. Please leave me feedback. I really want feedback, honest feedback. Like I said, about 99% sure I'm going to do it. So unless there's like unanimous negative response to this, nobody wants to see it at all. Unless that happens, I'm probably going to go through with it. I would really appreciate it if I do go through with this, that you know, watch the first video. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to, but if you do, please give me feedback. I mean, I'll say more about that when I make the announcement video. I'm really just kind of rambling and stalling. But anyway, thanks for watching. I will hopefully have that 10K special out soon.